Good morning, God's beautiful people. I have a word, and it's called letting go of people who are not aligned with the plans God has for your life. So, when you're seeking God and just putting Him first and just want to learn more about Him, just want to be more in your purpose. So, I'm going to take me for instance because I'm going the ministry route because that's what was the plans God had for my life. I'm in a season where I'm looking at who's around me and I'm assessing that yeah, they're not all in. And when they're not all in with God and I'm trying to be all in with God and I'm putting in the work to be all in with God, I cannot associate myself with people who are not wholeheartedly trying to seek God. See, when God has a plan for your life, you'll look at what you're doing, the work you're doing, and what you're putting in, and you'll assess whoever's connected to you, and it doesn't look the same way. It doesn't look the same way that you're doing it. That's that's because most people are not aligned to come with you on your purpose. And I'm gonna say that. Let's take a boy for instance. So you're reading your Bible, you're seeking God, you're praying, you're trying to learn the scriptures, you're going to church, you're not listening to worldly music, you're not fornicating anymore, but the other person, they're listening to worldly music. They're barely in their Bible. They go to church online. Not saying that's wrong, but being in the Lord's house is a total different feeling than to watch online. Um, they're still wanting to fornicate. What you're doing and what they're doing is a total opposite, and it don't work. It don't mix. So you at that point, you got to let go of your fleshly desire because that person is a fleshly desire. And you have to let go of that because if you keep it with you, you're going to fall on the same path they're on. And I'm gonna pause this for a second, and I'm gonna get a Bible verse that clarifies this because I'm in Numbers, and I want to say, the Bible verse is in Numbers, and I seen this, and it really stuck out in my brain. So I'm gonna pause this 1 second. Okay, it's Numbers 33:51 through 55. And it says, speak to the Israelites and say to them, when you cross the Jordan into Canaan, drive out all the inhabitants of the land before you. Destroy all their carved image and their cast idols and demonless all their high places. Take possessions of the land and settle in it. For I have given you the land to possess. Distribute the land by lot according to your clan to a larger group. Give a larger inheritance and to a smaller group. A smaller one, whatever falls to them, but lot will be theirs. Distribute it according to the ancestral tribes. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the lands, those you allow to remain will become barbs in your eyes and thorns in your side, and they will give you trouble in the land where you will live. So if you don't remove those people who are still living in the world in your life and you're trying to go on a path of God, they will be your distraction because you'll end up doing what they're doing. You'll end up going back into the world. So you cannot be connected to people who are still living worldly. What you should do is pray for them and let them go. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm not telling you these things because I haven't done them. No, I've done them. So this guy. So hey, hit me up. What you doing? I had said that on the video. And then he was like, overstood. Well, I said, what is overstood? I said, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to do my ways of the Lord, and that's what it was. So then he had text me again. I told you, the enemy be trying. I said, since you don't think what you done, because I said, if they don't give an apology, it's not like whatever, but it is whatever. So if you don't believe you done anything, cool beans. But how I feel is how I feel. And honestly, I prayed for you today. I'm so proud of myself. I prayed for you today, and I am moving in a different path than you are. So therefore, I no longer want to talk to you. I'm not dating right now. And God bless you. He liked the message. Let bygones be bygones. I didn't say nothing wrong. I didn't belittle him or nothing like that. You're entitled to feel the way you feel, and I'm entitled to feel the way I feel. And I'm on a different path than you, and it is what it is. So you have to let those worldly people go, because they ain't really sought out God fully, entirely for themselves. Not saying they haven't sought out God, they have, but they haven't wholeheartedly died to their flesh. And that's what I'm doing. I'm dying to my flesh. So I already had cut out worldly music. Now I'm not fornicating, because that's not in the commandments. That is not what we're supposed to be doing. God gave us a list of instruction on what we're supposed to be doing in this world, and I don't want to go against God. If I say I'm a woman of God, or I'm going to be God's representative, then I have to do exactly what God tells me to, his commandments. So that was the message. Letting go of people that's not aligned for for God's plan. Sorry, it was such a tongue twister. I was like, God, what's the title? What's the title, God? And then he gave me this. I'm like, dang, I tripped up on it again. So let me say it off camera, and then I'm gonna post it. But yeah, thank y'all for listening. Love y'all. Bye.